Greetings everyone from Vegas, producer Paulie here. Of course, producer Paulie's in Vegas. Where else would I be? I'm here on a 7-day solo trip. And this is my first, not only my first solo trip to Vegas, but my first solo trip anywhere. I've had a number of people tell me over the years that everyone needs to travel solo at least once. And when the opportunity came up, I'm kind of in between jobs right now, and the opportunity came up to travel solo, and why not in Vegas? My favorite city in the world. This is my 6th trip here. And so I'm staying at the Mirage for 4 nights, and then 3 nights downtown at the Plaza. I wanted to stay at the Mirage because as you may know, the Mirage was recently bought over by the company that runs the Hard Rock series of hotels. This might be the Hard Rock Corporation, actually. And they're about to make some massive changes to this property, including, it is rumored, I don't think they've actually confirmed this, but the rumor's been out there for a couple of months that this iconic water feature and volcano show is going to be ripped out, and they're going to be replacing this part with another building, a second building on the property that is going to be shaped like a guitar. And you can see on the screen now their version in Miami, and that's the rumor about what they're going to do here in Vegas. I'm not a fan of it, but if there's one thing about Vegas, it is always changing. And so I wanted to stay at the Mirage, and so as I mentioned, this is my first solo trip. And as I say, people tell me you got to do it. It's very therapeutic. And to kind of pull back the curtain here, actually, as I'm filming this, even though this is the first thing you're going to see on the video, this is actually being filmed on my 3rd day here in Vegas. I'm moving downtown tomorrow, and for those of you who know me, you may be surprised to know that, or learn, that I lack self-confidence at times. Now, when I'm producing a radio show, I know what I'm doing. I know I'm good. But in my personal life, I lack confidence at times, and it's worse now than it used to be. I don't know why, but in the last 10 years, my confidence level has gone down a bit. And so what I'm finding now, even on the 3rd day of my trip here, that my confidence level is coming back a little bit. We'll see what it's like at the end of the trip. Now, the reason I say this is because I was debating whether or not I wanted to document this trip on YouTube. There's a lot of Vegas content on YouTube, and quite frankly, I think the market is a little oversaturated with that. But anyway, we'll see if anybody watches this. And so the reason I mention this is because I've taken some pictures and some video of my first 3 days, but not that much. And so, oh boy, is it raining, or is this? It's windy here. And I don't know if it's raining or whether this is just water flipping up from the water feature here. I think it's a bit of both. It's raining in Vegas, which is very rare. Very rare. It's actually been cloudy a lot this week. Monday was quite nice. Of course, this is in July, so a cloudy day is nice. Wow, look! I was not expecting this. But anyway, to pick up where I left off, I initially was not going to document this trip on YouTube, but again, with my confidence level coming back the last couple of days, kind of realized it a little bit this afternoon. Maybe I should. And so, with the limited pictures and video I've taken, what follows is a compilation of my first 3 days in Vegas. And once I move downtown tomorrow, I think I might make a little bit more of a concerted effort to document the trip in a more, I don't know, traditional YouTube manner, whatever that means. So here we go. Here is a compilation of my first 3 days in Vegas. So I want to give you a tour of my hotel here at the Mirage, my hotel room. Now, as mentioned, this property was just bought over by the Hard Rock Corporation. So a year from now, things may look entirely different here at the Mirage as it becomes the Hard Rock. Now, I'm staying in room 4083. So as the 4 would suggest, yes, I am on the 4th floor. So you're not going to get any spectacular views, but it's not terrible. I'll show you in a minute. So as we get into the room here, immediately to our right is the bathroom, and single sink there, mirror with a backlight, and of course your standard toilet and shower. And moving on here, we have a double-doored closet, and there's the safe for you, and a luggage rack, and some hangers to hang some stuff up. And attached to the door we have, as the Vegas Paradise would say, I think that's the name of the YouTube channel, isn't it? The Vegas Paradise, who does all of the hotel room reviews. Here is a full body mirror, so you can check yourself out before you hit the strip. Actually, here's another full body mirror. So you got a few of them in here. Adjoining door, if that's your thing. Moving into the bedroom part, this is a 2 queen room, so you got the 2 queen beds right there. We have a dresser over here as well if you want to put your stuff, if you're staying for a couple of days. And you have a nightstand here that matches the dresser, and you got a clock there, and that clock is also a Bluetooth speaker. And so if you want to stream something from your phone, I did that the other night, and worked pretty good. Over here, of course, you have the forbidden items. Yes, including stuff in the fridge. You do not want to touch this stuff unless you're willing to pay a lot of money. Even just touching this stuff alerts the sensor, and you'll automatically get charged. Or don't even look at it, or you'll get charged. This room does not come with a normal fridge. Some rooms come with a fridge where you can put your own stuff in. This room does not have that. A few more drawers here. Decent sized television. Very nice. And a little work area here as well with some whatever you call that stuff. You can connect stuff right to the television, HDMI and USB and computer stuff. And looking at the view, now I'm taking this at night, so you really can't see the view. This is not a strip view. This would be what some hotels call a mountain view room. I'll put on the screen right now what this looks like during the day. I took this picture this morning, and it's not too shabby. Not too bad. But yeah, the only thing I would say about this room that I don't really like, and I guess this is true for all hotels, or a lot of hotels, is the walls seem to be a little bit thin. I can hear people at times talking in the room next to me, or I was hearing, I don't know if it was the room above me, I was hearing somebody stomping around yesterday morning. But other than that, it's a nice room. It's comfortable, and yeah, I quite enjoyed it. So this is your tour of room 4083 at the soon-to-be no more Mirage Hotel in Las Vegas. So for most of the game, I've been playing 75 cents a press. My wife is urging me to go for $3.75, the maximum. Let's see what happens. All right, nothing there. Oh. Keep going. Keep going. No. Yes. All right, one more for the bonus. Come on! Yes! 7 free spins. Oh, 10 free spins. What is this? 20 free spins? 30 free spins? $40 free spins? Oh my word.
Invaders
40. All right.
Planet
Wow. All right. All right. Go for the abduction. The abduction, yes! Oh!
We want our cows back!
Is that $147? I've already won. Is this real? 148? 58 free spins. At maximum bet. What is this going to end up being at the end? Alright, 3 spins remaining. $436. I put 100 in originally, so this is a nice game. All right, 451.50, I think. $504. I think I should cash out. The moral of the story, always listen to your wife. All right. Hit it. One more. All right, still in the game. Those 2 minis, that's $40 right there. All right. All right. After a morning of gambling at Harrah's and the Linq, I decided to stop off for some lunch at In-N-Out Burger on the Linq Promenade. So, is it just me, or does this lady who makes the burger announcements at the restaurant
Get a 3.99, please.
sound an awful lot like the lady from the Lucky Big Wheel?
You are the wheel spinner. Spin time.
Oh my God. One more. Stop! Oh.
The winning number is...
On Tuesday, I spent the morning at the pool at the Mirage. In the afternoon, I went to go check out the sports book at the Westgate. And I've heard that this sports book is one of the better ones in Vegas, and I don't disagree. I was able to watch the Blue Jay game, the Yankee game, and the Red Sox game all at the same time. And I won a few bucks too. On Wednesday morning, I went for a tour of Allegiant Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders of the NFL. So I'm at the Luxor playing top dollar. Now Vegas YouTube legend Matt Bridger says you should only play double top dollar, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. So I'm sticking with the original. Let's see what happens.
First offer. 45 credits.
Oh boy. Matt Bridger says you should accept anything 45 and over. What should I do? I'm gonna try it again.
Second offer. 30 credits.
Try again.
Third offer. 65
Oh,
credits.
65. I'm taking it.
Boy, you're a
Definitely.
winner.
So I'm here at the MGM Grand playing Dragon Linq. And I was down to like my last 30 cents. And they have this feature where you can either cash out the 30 cents or spend it and you might get an extra spin. I did get an extra spin. I won an extra $2. Went down to 95. Finally got the bonus. I was about to walk away. Let's see what we got here. I got to fill these. If I fill these all up, I win $10,000. I don't think that's happening. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Come on. All right. Might be my last free spin. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. What do I got here? Maybe 20 bucks? Maybe. $22.50. All right, I'm going to cash this out because I got to go to the Tropicana. And I'm going to see the MJ live show, which apparently is fantastic. The guy is a spot-on impression of Michael Jackson. So I've been looking forward to this all day. So just walking through the MGM here, I'm reminded of this every time I walk by. Do not waste your money on David Copperfield. He was great in the 80s and 90s with his yearly television specials. I look forward to watching them every year. But now in Vegas, 30 years later, he has lost all interest in what he does. When we went to go see him a few years ago, he was mumbling through the show. All the tricks that he did, I had seen in those television specials from years before. And, I've seen other people online say the exact same thing. He's lost all interest in it. So I would suggest, if you're looking for a good magic show in Vegas, Penn and Teller are excellent over at the Rio.
Bow, bow. Get your phones out. Hashtag MJ Live Show on your social media. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Because I'm out of breath, I'm out of breath, I'm out of breath. Bring it back, bring it back. Who's bad? Who's bad? I said who's bad? Who's bad? My back is bad. My back is bad. Bow bow. Bow bow. Bow 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 bow. Let me introduce to the band. Mr. Adam Fisher on the drums.
So, my review of the Michael Jackson show at the Tropicana, it was pretty cool, actually. And I think the guy said at the end of the show that he's been doing it for 20 years or something like that. So that's kind of cool. I am shocked that they allowed you to take photo and video of the show. They actually announced at the beginning of the show, go ahead and take photo and video and share it on social media. So I took full advantage of that. Yeah, the MJ live show at the Tropicana, pretty cool. What time is it now? 6:45. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the night. I'll have to grab something to eat at some point. You know what? Maybe I'll go check out Resorts World. I have not done that on this trip. I was literally across the street from Resorts World yesterday, but I had other things going on in the area. I didn't have time, and so maybe I'll go do that. Check out the newest resort on the Strip, Resorts World, and we'll see what else I get up to. So here we are at Resorts World. It's pretty similar to what I've seen on YouTube, although the layout's a little bit different than I thought. You got this big sphere thing here that they can project different things on. It's huge. It's absolutely enormous. I don't know. It seems a little too fancy for me. I don't think I would ever stay here. Although the casino is pretty cool. So here's the casino. I love the ceiling. So there's the sphere again, or whatever this thing is called. Got different elephants around the property, all painted in a different way. I saw one with the Oakland Raiders. Sorry, Las Vegas Raiders. Still getting used to the fact that the Raiders are no longer in Oakland. Might take a couple of more years. And right at the one doorway here, a tribute to the hotel that used to stand on this property, the Stardust. Very nice. So it's 25 after 10. And I should be able to make it back to the Mirage by 11 p.m. to see the final volcano show of the evening. And probably the last time I'm ever going to see it in person. It's just such a shame that it's going to be ripped out. That volcano show predates the famous Bellagio fountains. I believe the Mirage opened in 1989, and the Bellagio didn't open until 1998. So I think that fountain show really is the longest running, the volcano show at the Mirage is the longest running kind of free show on the Strip. There was one at Treasure Island right next door for many years, but that they haven't done that in a long time. And so the longest running show on the Strip, the volcano show, I was told the other day, October 1st, will be the final performance, and then they'll start the transition to the Hard Rock. So it's 10:40. I'm just entering Treasure Island Casino. I was walking on this trip. After being here for six times, you think I'd remember that not everything in Vegas is a straight point from point A to point B. There's these little crosswalks, and sometimes you got to veer off the Strip to get to them, and then other times like this, they make you walk through a casino, which of course they do that on purpose. Everything about the way these casinos are designed is designed to get you into the casino and to spend your money. Now I got to figure out how to get out of here. Another thing about casinos, the layouts are very confusing. So let's see if I can figure out how to get back to the Strip. I should get to the Mirage, I think, just in time for that 11 p.m. show. So they have this this train that goes to the Mirage, but it stops at 9 p.m. So now I got to figure out how to get back to the Strip. I'm now starting to worry that I'm not going to get to the Mirage by 11. All right, it's 10:47. Here's a door. Does this take me out to the strip? Oh, I hope so. Let's see. Maybe. That looks like the Venetian over there. Yeah, all right. Maybe I'm making some progress. So 10:52. Made it with 8 minutes to spare. You know, that took over a half an hour to walk from the Mirage to Resorts World. And you wouldn't think it would take that long, but that's the thing with Vegas. These buildings, these casinos are so huge. It's deceiving. And you look at a casino and you think, oh, it'll only take 10 minutes to walk there, and it takes 35. It's like that sign in your car, you know, objects in your rear view mirror are closer than they appear. Well, I should make a t-shirt that says, welcome to Vegas, casinos are further away than they appear. That's not a bad idea for a shirt. I should get that done up. So there you have it, part 1 of 2 from my Vegas trip, July 2022. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought, whether or not you want to hear more from me as I continue to go to Vegas over the years, and maybe I'll document some of those trips on YouTube if you enjoyed it. I'd be curious to hear what you thought. So there's part 1 of 2. Part 2, which is the downtown portion of my trip, is coming soon. Thanks for watching.